Hi everyone, how's everyone doing today? I'm not doing any like crazy intro. I'm just gonna go straight into it. I'm gonna be doing a pink eyeshadow tutorial today, so I hope you guys enjoy. So I'm in my room, I'm just getting everything ready, and I'm actually gonna be doing my pink eyeshadow with blush, which I have two Wet n Wild blushes, and I'm also gonna be using my e.l.f. highlighter and my NYX eyeshadow palette, which is my go-to and one of my favorites. So I'm starting with my Wet n Wild blush, and I'm also going to be using a flat eyeshadow brush that I got off of Amazon, and then I'm just mixing it together. And then I'm going to start by putting this into my eyelid. The reason I like using blush is because I actually like really like this color, and if it can save you extra money from buying an eyeshadow palette, and if you could just use blush at home, why not? But yeah, so I'm mixing all this in. It starts off a little light, but the more you go in with it, it just turns out really pretty. See, like right here, I layered it on maybe about 2 layers, almost 3 layers, and it already was adding in color, but the first layer was a little light. But yeah, this is how my first layer turned out. So I'm continuing with my NYX eyeshadow palette. Okay, yeah, I'm holding it upside down like a dumbass, but yeah, so I'm starting with my crease color, and I'm gonna actually start with a really pretty kind of like neon pink color. I know on camera, or yeah, on camera, like it looks a little like dusty, but it's super pigmented in person and has like a neon complexion to it. So I really like this. So I'm starting with my crease, and I'm kind of just outlining my base shadow that I started with, like my first shadow. And with my crease and with this brush, what I'm doing is I am using that color, and I'm just going in my crease area, and I'm outlining my base. And it's just going to add a super nice pigment to it, and it's just going to add more to the color, and honestly it's just going to outline it better. Also, all I'm doing over here is I'm adding back in the Wet n Wild blush that I was using, and I'm just adding a little bit more to the lid just to add a little bit more pigment to it. And then I'm going to start with my third color from my NYX palette, and I'm going to go and I'm going to add this color into my corner. So I'm going to just add this color into the corner, and then after I add this color in, I'm going to blend everything together. Also, just pay attention where I am placing my brush when I'm adding this shadow into this part of my eye, because it has a specific like spot. So it's in the corner, and then it's kind of just makes kind of like a triangle shape to it, and I just add that color into that shape, and then I blend it into my wing so it can all come together. And with the big fluffy blending brush, I am just blending this lightly together, very lightly. And lastly, I'm going in with this peachy pink color. Sorry, it's not focused. But also, I'm going in with this e.l.f. highlighter, and I'm going to be adding this color and the highlighter both in the inner corner of my eye. I really like this peachy pink color because it just adds a little more oomph to it, and I still consider that pink because it does have a pink complexion to it, but it has a little bit of a peachy undertone. But yeah, so I'm just adding this color into the inner corner of my eye. And for the last and final step, Like I said just before, I am going in with my e.l.f. highlighter, and this is going in the inner corner of my eye. The reason being that I'm using this e.l.f. highlighter is because you can use highlighter for eyeshadow just like normal eyeshadow, honestly. So I like to use this in the corner of my eye just because it adds more of a pigment and a really, really pretty shimmer. And right here, I am adding more of my eyeshadow from my blush and from my first color that I used in my NYX palette under my eyes to add a little bit more of a smoky look to it. And this step is totally optional. I'm taking a vitamin E pill right here, and vitamin E pill has this gel-like consistency in it, and I'd like to add this on my lips because A, it moisturizes it really, really well if you have chapped lips, especially during like this time of year, and it adds like a really pretty like glow onto your lips. And then also I'm going to go in with my NYX Matte Soft Glam um, lip gloss, and it's in a really pretty pink color, so I'm just adding that on top, and by putting these two together it just adds a really pretty like glow to your lips, and it just adds like a final touch to this look. So I hope you guys enjoyed my video today.